This is Warzone Jones, and this is my review of NXT Season 2 premiere episode, their first episode. And I gotta say, the first episode, at least in my opinion, the first episode was disappointing. I mean, to me, the show was just disappointing. I was looking forward to the show all day, and I was just thinking about the show all day. Especially what had happened on Raw the other day, where you had the NXT Season 1 superstars had made that big impact about at the end of Raw, jumping all those guys, and it's just that the first season of NXT compared to the first season of NXT Season 1, it seemed like to me that there wasn't any standouts on this episode of NXT, at least in my opinion. And in the first episode of NXT Season 1, their premiere episode, you had a bunch of standouts, like David Otunga was a standout, Bryan Danielson, a.k.a. Daniel Bryan, this guy was a standout, and, on top of that, you had that really good match between Daniel Bryan and Chris Jericho. Now, on this NXT Season 2 premiere episode, their first episode, you didn't really, the matches were short, and they were, I guess, they were just okay at best, but they wasn't really impressive. So I didn't see anybody who impressed me at all. Nobody impressed me, at all on this episode. But this is just one episode. But it was just disappointing, and I was looking forward to the episode all day. I don't know what I was really too much expecting to see. I knew they was going to talk about what had happened on Monday Night Raw with the NXT rookies from Season 1. I knew they was going to talk about that. I knew they was going to show some footage from it. And they did. And basically, at the end of the show, I guess this is supposed to be the WWE pros. They jumped, they jumped the NXT Season 2 rookies. So the pros jumped the NXT Season 2 rookies. I don't know, they supposed to be trying to show tough love, or this supposed to be their way of getting revenge, even though those guys didn't get jumped. But you're probably about to get a young guys versus the old guys, or I would say the rookie versus the pros. That's probably what this, that's probably the type of storyline you're gonna get here in the WWE. The pros versus the rookies. So you're probably gonna get a storyline like that. Now, there really I had said like there really wasn't any standouts. This is just one guy. I can't think of his name, but MVP's rookie. His rookie. To me, this guy seems, I don't know, should I say 65 a little bit? I don't know. To me, he seemed like one of those 65 Tweety birds. I mean, I'm just not into his character. Anyways, the guys who I wanted to see wrestle really didn't wrestle. I was interested in seeing Kaval. For some reason, Kaval was coming out. He was, late cool. His pros was late cool. They made him wear the women's title, both of them. So they made him wear the women's titles. I figure, you're going to see things like this. I was hoping to see his guy wrestle. This is really the only guy I'm really interested in because, I've seen him before. I've seen him in TNA. Not that I'm not interested in anyone else, but he's the one I'm interested in the most because, I've seen him before. I've seen him in TNA. I've seen him, do other things. I know what he can bring. So I'm interested in Kaval. And, you got other guys on there. You got Kurt Hennig, even though his name is, not Kurt Hennig. I can't think of his real name, but his name is Michael McGillicuddy. That's his name right now. He's Kurt Hennig's son. So I was sort of interested in seeing him, but we didn't get him. There was just a bunch of guys that we didn't get that I was expecting to see. But the overall show to me was just disappointing, and the matches were just too short. And the commercials, they just came in. The commercials come in too quick. So it's like we go from a commercial, and then these guys are wrestling, and then for 2 minutes, and all of a sudden they go back to a commercial. I understand it's a 1-hour show, but for you to come back from a commercial and 30 seconds later, and then you go back to a commercial, I think that's stupid. But overall, the show was just disappointing to me. Some people probably don't agree with that, but, to me, the show was just disappointing. It was just a disappointing show. That's just my thoughts on the show. But I'm not giving up on it. I'm not saying that the season is going to be crap or anything like that. I'm just saying that the first episode wasn't as good as the first episode of Season 2. Of Season 1, their first episode, because that episode had standouts. This episode, in my opinion, I really didn't see any standouts in this episode, so I'm not really into anybody's character. I'm not really into anybody's rookie. That's just me. So tell me what you think. Leave your comments If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. This is Warzone Jones. This is my quick video, and I'm out.